Welcome to the Help Myself podcast. Man, listen, y'all are not going to believe this. We had a whole episode recorded. It was completed. Me and LJ were getting ready to go and hit the streets real quick, grab something to eat, do some other stuff, man, get him out the house for a little bit, burn up some energy. And I went to go check the replay, and I'm glad I did, man, because I had absolutely no sound on that whole episode. So we're going to try this again, and I'm not going to try and recreate the wheel. Said a lot of stuff in that podcast, but it was only about 28 minutes total. So this one won't be that long, but I am glad to be back. So for all of you that are checking us out here on Facebook Live and on YouTube Live, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to rock with the Help Myself podcast. And for all of you watching on the replay, salute to you because you took time out, to pull up the Help Myself podcast and check us out when you had some free time. And I appreciate all of your support. And I definitely understand my responsibility to continue to create content that is valuable, that is worth you coming back. So it is really good to be back. I have to admit, I'm slightly frustrated because of the technical difficulties, but it is really good to be back. I am excited about what the future holds. So I'll ask for a few quick favors. I'm going to ask you to, if you feel so led, support the YouTube channel. If you could go to the Help Myself podcast YouTube page and hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we drop new content and new episodes. And then I ask that you would go follow us on all of our socials, Facebook, Instagram, and that's the Help Myself Podcast on Facebook and at Help Myself Podcast on IG. And then thirdly, this is two parts right here. You'll go to the website. Let's put that website up there so y'all can all see that. Go to the website. That's www.thehelpmyselfpodcast.com. Sign up to be on my email list. We're going to do some great things this summer and into the fall. But not only that, you can buy a copy of my book, The Journey from Fear to Abundant Faith. And it's a special time in the life cycle of that book because this month, June, is the 5-year anniversary of that book being published. So if you go out and check it out, I really believe that this is a quality offering, and it'll definitely help you on your own personal spiritual journey. So go pick that up. The Journey from Fear to Abundant Faith, written by yours truly. 5 years in the game, man. So we got some new stuff coming out here soon. So let's go in and check that out. And, man, celebrate that 5 years with me by picking up a copy or letting a friend know about it so that they can pick up 5 copies. Are you hearing me? So a lot has happened since the last time I saw you. I'm going to run through it really quickly. Your boy retired from the United States Air Force. And at my retirement ceremony was the owner and operator of our first sponsor for the Help Myself podcast, none other than Jeremy Wiley of Wiley Woodworks. Wiley Woodworks. So check him out at www.wileywoodworks.com or Instagram at jwileywoodworks. As a matter of fact, I've got proof of concept. Here's a piece that he did for me when I got promoted. Custom piece, and it says, in all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Proverbs 3:6. So go check him out. And let's check out a quick little video I did of all of the work that he does. Wiley Woodworks, our first sponsor, but not the last, man. We definitely going to keep going onward and upward and get more sponsors, but we appreciate the support. man, go check him out. Custom woodworking. He can do it all, man. I'm telling you, it's not limited to military. He can do team logos, customized furniture, so many things he can do. He did some custom work for me for my retirement ceremony that was really just one of a kind. So much that he can do. So make sure you reach out to him. And if you do choose to reach out to him, let him know that the Help Myself podcast sent you. So, we got the book. We got the sponsor, My Retirement. Two big questions that I'm getting. And the first question is, how does it feel to be retired? And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out, man. There's still a lot going on. I'm still busy. I'm still running to a lot of appointments. But I am excited. I'm going to say that I expect it to eventually feel really good. And I'm going to take some time for myself, which is kind of the answer to the second question I get a lot. What's next? Right now, I'm going to take some time for me. I want to definitely make an informed decision. And I really want to utilize this great opportunity that I have before me to do 22 years and just under 10 months. And I've been gainfully employed for the past 31 years. And so I think I have an opportunity to really look into doing some things that I'm passionate about. And, I'm just going to put it in the air, create generational wealth for my family and become a mover and shaker in the community. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to an opportunity to join myself with things that I believe in and to create a team and an organization that is based on the principles that I live by, that I truly believe in, and doing things that are important to me. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing. I will keep y'all tuned in and tapped into what's going on with retirement. But really quickly, I want to show you a copy of a video that one of my teammates that she's a big fan of the Help Myself podcast. And, she's definitely, it's been a tremendous honor to watch her professional growth and to have her personally as a friend of mine, her family, so supportive of me, her wife and her son, and the support is incredible. So this is a video that was made by none other than Autumn Rose Johnson. And it's incredible. Like, she's trying to get the secret access codes to the tear ducts. Y'all check it out. I really just want to talk to y'all about fear. And while I'm talking to you, I'm probably talking to myself. Don't let fear keep you from living the life that you were created to live. Manifest, believe, because that's where it starts. There's some work that's going to be involved, but you got to believe in yourself first. You got to believe in your ability to get it done. You got to believe in your creative process. Whatever the process is that'll bring your dreams, your purpose, your intention into reality. Believe in that and speak it positively. Spend your energy focusing on where you're going, not where you came from. The biggest room in the house is the room for improvement. So we all about improvement. Ain't that right, LJ? Improvement, right, baby? Because we're going to do this together. This is a collaborative effort. We're going to take the ceilings off. We're going to believe in our ability. We're going to believe in our impact. A rising tide lifts all ships. We've got to do better. We've got to be better because deep on the inside, we are better. Start believing better. We start receiving better. Talking to you. Listen, if there's something that you can do, Make sure that you're doing it to positively impact somebody else. Sky is the limit. And a lot of times, what is limiting you is not your ability, and it's not the resources that will become available to you. What is limiting you is your belief that you should only have this much, that you can only do this much. But let me tell you something. When you stretch yourself, even when you fail, you learn things that success can't teach you. Life that I'm living now, I didn't even believe that I could live this life prior to this assignment. So when I was in Scott Air Force Base in Southern Illinois, I didn't see this. But now that I've had a taste of it, my belief of what is possible through the roof. Take the ceilings off, take the roof off, take the limits off, believe in what you have, understand your impact, use it responsibly. And from here on, it is onwards, forward, and upwards. Stop living a defeated life. Stop living a life that's a safe bet. Go out here and be great. Go out here and get it all. You know what I mean? If you owe me $10, $7 ain't gonna get it. Give me my 10. I can't help myself. I've got to inspire. I've got to encourage. I've got to empower. But I can help myself by being the absolute best version of myself. And you can too. So why not we do it together? Y'all see how they did the Infinity War on me at the end? No, but that was definitely an amazing tribute. My retirement ceremony was just amazing. I'm still so overjoyed. And I got so many gifts. Man, I ain't got that many gifts in my entire life. I was like, maybe I should start retiring every year. And no, that definitely was an expensive endeavor. So, but no, I definitely appreciate it. Again, thanks to everyone that has shown so much support. And I'm excited about the next journey. I had a whole episode here planned out. And again, like I said, we had it recorded. And I'm just thankful that I took some time to look at it before it dropped with no sound, because that would have been crazy. But I do want to leave you with this thought. We were going to talk about going into your place of desire. And what I mean by that is we tend to have a worst case scenario mindset. And what I really want to do is to encourage you to allow yourself the opportunity to live in that best case scenario space. When we define anxiety is the process of looking at something that's happening in the future and then looking at the worst case scenario. And that worst case scenario becomes so real in our mind that we start to have physiological responses to that worst case scenario. And so I really want to challenge us to use that same ability to look at the best case scenario for our lives, because our belief systems are really what carry us through. What you believe in your mind and your heart impacts the conversations you have and the language you use. And if you're using language like I can't, I never will, I never have, it's impossible, all of these other things, then that shapes your actions. And you will live in the cage of your own belief or lack thereof. But what I want to encourage us to do, not so much, hey, just reach in there and change your whole belief system. But what would be incredible is, have you ever bought a lottery ticket and then started imagining how your life would change if you won? Start imagining how you're going to spend the money and what you're going to buy and where your house is going to be. And then you get so deep into it, you start thinking, well, how much am I going to give to my family? And, how am I going to do all this, and that? And you get so deep into it before you know it, like you've fallen down a rabbit hole, and you're years in advance of spending this money that you won in this lottery that hasn't even come to pass yet. That is an example. Not the best example, but it is an actual example of best case scenario thinking. And so I challenge you on things that you desire to do, that you want to do, that you're passionate about, that you keep telling yourself will have a worst case scenario outcome. I challenge you to just sit with, what if the best possible scenario played out? What would that look like? What would I do? How would that change my life? How would that change me as a person? And instead of dismissing it, I challenge you to sit with it and allow it to simmer. Country Wayne say, sizzle in your spirit. Let that sizzle in your spirit. But seriously, visualize it. Allow yourself the joy of visualizing your best case scenario. But don't do it just once. Make a habit of it. Let it be your morning meditation, or if you're one that meditates at night, do that at night. Just allow your best case scenario to continue to go in your mind. So and LJ's over here playing his music loud. Best case scenario, I would have got this episode recorded and it would have worked out just the way I visualized it in my head. But the best case scenario didn't work out. But guess what? We here, baby. We're here. We're excited. I got one last ask of you in addition to best case scenario. Check out the audio episode that dropped last night. It's available on Apple, Spotify, Breaker, Google, wherever you prefer to download your audio podcast. So check out that episode and listen to it. And if you are an Apple subscriber, go in there and give your boy them 5 stars and leave me a review. But again, thank you so much for your support. It's great to be back in the saddle. Oh, we got some changes coming. I mean, I think you see some of the changes already, but hey, we're working. It's going to be a great summer. I've got plenty of content planned throughout the summer, and less technical difficulties. I'm speaking that into the atmosphere. But it has definitely been a pleasure just to share with you real quickly tonight. I'm going to go on and cut this off and head on out and get this boy out here in these streets. But listen, I'm going to close out the way I always do. I can't help myself. I've got to inspire. I've got to encourage. I've got to empower. But I can help myself by being the absolute best version of myself. And guess what? You can too. So why not we just do it together?